want to choose a pile. Which pile is calling to you? Is it this pile or is it this pile? Take your time, pause right now if you have to. But if you chose this pile, then this is your reading. As always, please only take what resonates, and let's get started. Now, if you chose that other pile, that reading will be uploaded shortly after this one. I'll also add a little note on the text so you remember, but let's get started. We have the Two of Swords, and at the back of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. So you guys are stuck in this period of decision, or I guess I should say you are stuck in a period of indecision. You're not quite sure which way to go on the path ahead. Now, I'm going to get more details about this, but what this energy is telling me is that you're at a stalemate right now. You're like, I'm going to sit here for a sec and just think about my options and weigh them. But this is also telling me that you haven't leaned any which way yet. You are very much stuck in the middle. So let's see maybe what this is about. What are you? Okay, I had a feeling. So this is about relationships, and I'm picking up that it is about a romantic relationship. If this is not your message, then my other reading might be meant for you, but this collective, this is specifically about a romantic relationship, some kind of partner. It doesn't have to be someone that you dated. This could just be someone that you were friends with benefits with, situationship, an ex, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever kind of ex-partner they were to you, or maybe current partner, and you guys are just trying to work things out. You're like, do I stay or do I go? This could be a third-party situation for some of you, but with both of these being swords, this is air sign energy, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, so those signs might fit in. They don't have to. It just might be someone's signs here. But did I say this could be a third-party situation? I think I did. But this is telling me that whatever kind of heartbreak this was, like, truly pierced your soul. This truly broke your heart, and I feel like your heart is still aching, and there is still something that you need to heal from here. But I don't know if you guys are currently separated or what happened. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a betrayal of some sort, even if it was just a betrayal of your trust, or someone going back on their word, or someone cheating. Whatever this is, you're kind of like, I am in so much pain right now, like I don't even want to deal with this. You're just like blocked off, and you're just like, I can't deal with this. I have other things that I need to worry about. For some of you, you're just like, I need to compartmentalize this and just keep moving on with my life because I can't afford to sit and think about this thing. But for others of you, it has literally caused you a paralysis, and you're like, what do I do? So, okay, bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords. I feel like you guys are going to figure out very quickly what you need to do, and that energy is coming in soon. Maybe this reading will help you figure out. I'm going to see what kind of advice I can give for you, but you are going to have a new idea about how to go about this, a new like aha moment on what you should do. I'm going to give you some advice on this situation. Advice for this collective, please, Spirit, because I feel like that's what you guys need the most right now. King of Swords. Okay. this card also came out in the last reading. With the King of Swords, you have to put on your big girl pants, your big boy pants, and you need to cut out the BS, okay? You need to look at this, and there's so many swords here, like it's crazy. All of them are swords. You need to use your head with this, okay? Your heart, as much as, you know, they say like, oh, like the heart wants what it wants, okay? Sometimes our hearts aren't playing fair. You need to use your brain and your logical mind to navigate this situation, okay? So you can't just be like, oh, but I love them, I love them, I love them. Okay, but did they sleep with your best friend? Then you can't rely on that love, okay? Love only gets you so far. But there has to be mutual trust and respect. If you don't have those two things, then simply being in love is not enough. And I feel like you know this. I'm not like preaching to the choir over here. You know this. And I feel like I need to be the one to remind you of this and to tell you this. Love isn't enough, okay? If it was enough, you would not be in the situation that you're in right now. And that is hard to hear. I know that is hard for me to say, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I always keep it real here. You have to make the decisions here. I feel like this person, if they haven't already left and you guys are kind of in a limbo stage, or if you guys aren't in no contact yet, like indefinitely, like you haven't blocked them or whatever, you need to be the one that makes the decisions here, okay? And sometimes that's hard because you're like, okay, but if I leave, I'm not coming back, and I don't think that they'd ever reach out to me again if I left. Okay, and that's fine. That is fine. You are not losing out on anything. You are not missing out on anything. Okay, like they say, when one door closes, another one opens. If the best you were going to get was hurt, betrayal, loss, and heartbreak, then there would be no point in ever dating and ever finding love, if that's the best that you were ever going to get. But guess what? It's not. It's not the best that you are ever going to get. You need to be the one that takes control of this situation and puts up your boundaries and analyzes this situation from a logical perspective. Okay? Let's see what other messages, other advice. Okay, yeah. I'm going to touch on this really quick. We have the Eight of Swords, like another swords. Come on. Another swords. So even with me giving you this advice, I feel like you're still kind of like, yeah, but nothing. You are feeling so trapped right now in your mental, in your mind. But guess what? You can take this blindfold off at any time and see the truth. You can take this blindfold off at any time and see that your anxieties aren't holding you back. In fact, it's yourself that's holding you back, and your anxieties, they're in the back of you now. Like, they're in the back of your mind. The second that you decide to take off that blindfold and step forward, things are going to change. But as long as you stay stagnant, as long as you stay stuck with not wanting to see the truth of the situation, with not wanting to be the bad guy, because maybe for some of you, like, this is someone that you've started a life with, you've started a family with, and maybe people in your life have told you, oh, but like, you guys can work it out, you know, don't break up the family, don't break up the kids. No, you need to stop listening to everyone else and start making decisions for you. Take the blinders off, take the blindfold off. You are only as stuck as your mind makes you out to be, okay? Free yourself from your mental prison. If that person that broke your heart is telling you, you're never going to find someone like me, you're never, be like, good. I hope not, because that would make me lose faith in every single person in the world. If it's not them, it's better. If it's not this, it's something better. Okay? Tell yourself that. If it's not this, then it's something better. That is your affirmation for this reading. Oh my God. Okay, we got to touch on these. So, yeah. Yeah. You are a very giving person, okay? For some of you, if you are currently in legal proceedings, this might mean like child support, spousal support, alimony, that kind of deal that you're going to have to work out with a lawyer. This could be you getting some funds to leave to work this out and finding a way to do that. But for others of you, this is telling me that you're a very, very giving person, and you give and you give and you give until you have nothing left. And I feel like you've given and given and given in this connection, and now you have nothing left. Your stores are run dry, okay? You are depleted. You cannot keep giving to people that don't give to you. And again, we have the Tower card here, and we also have the Emperor card, the Emperor card came out in the last reading. So maybe that last reading also has some kind of message for you. Not last reading, the reading that I just did, which I'm going to upload after this one. So that might have a message for you, but we have, like, I just feel so tired right now. Oh my gosh. We have the Tower card and the Emperor. This is telling me that this was unavoidable, okay? I feel like this has not been the first instance of someone's betrayal of you, someone's hurting you, causing you heartbreak, making you lose trust in them. This isn't the first instance, okay? Maybe there's just been little things or minor things or other fights that you guys have had that have just kept like piling on and on and on again, and it's eventually reached this conclusion, okay? This is telling me that this is something that was divinely meant to happen, okay? This was something that was unavoidable because in the past, like, those things weren't reconciled, or they weren't reckoned with, or you guys didn't cut it when, like, after the first instance or two. So this was unavoidable. And I know that this is scary, but with the Emperor card here, this is telling me, like, once this tower and this castle came crashing down, you are going to reemerge, if you haven't already, as someone that is so much more powerful and knows what they want and who they are and doesn't get crossed. Okay? Sometimes the lessons that we learn are very tough and they're very hard and they suck. And sometimes people that we love are meant to be our lessons. But this is all for your highest good. Nothing is ever happening against you. It's all for your highest good, for whatever journey your soul chose, okay? With this Emperor card, this is telling me that now you're going to be reaching a place where you're just like, cut the BS, okay? Like, you can't get one on me anymore. You can't take advantage of me anymore. You can't keep breaking my heart and walking back in like everything is fine. And maybe they won't be used to this new you. They might be like, I don't even recognize you. They might try to bring you down back to their level. They might try to get one up on you, but you have to stay true in this energy. You have to realize that you are the Emperor and you have all the power. The only power other people have over you is the power that you give to them. Don't give this person any more of your power. Start working on you. Start focusing on you. And look, Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Start focusing on you. Start working on yourself. Start doing things just for you. And start moving past this, okay? Figure out what it is that you need to do. Get that in order. And you will be successful, okay? You will come out of this a better person and a successful person. You are going to win. You are the victorious one in this situation, not them. Don't let them take that from you. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave this reading. I really hope that this resonated with you, and if it did, be sure to follow, comment, like, do all of the things, and as always, you guys, stay magical.